What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Shonen Showdown. I'm your host, Robinson. To the right of me is...
You already know who it is. It's your boy, the one and only, Jared Ross, Anime Sundays, Anime X Sundays on all platforms. And you already know I have my headband, and we are ready.
Listen, Watchmojo made a top 10 list on Naruto's strongest characters. We just need to tackle this immediately. So keep it locked. Alright, so we are back, Jared. Let's just start going right into it. Watchmojo decided that Might Guy is the 10th strongest character in Naruto. What are your thoughts?
Well, I gotta say, man, that was a hard placement for me. I think there's many other characters that could take the place of my guy at number 10. But considering the way they organize the list, I'm gonna agree.
Really?
I'm gonna agree, and it's not a strong agree, but I'm gonna go ahead and say my guy has somewhat earned a place among the top 10 characters of Naruto just off the strength of he was a key opponent or somewhat key attacker to Madara. Or yes, as I could say, Judera in this instance. I mean, you got everybody trying to fight him. Naruto before he was full Sage mode, Sasuke, Kakashi, and my guy was really the only one who got him to a point where he almost died, and he even got Madara to claim him as the strongest taijutsu user he has fought. And I mean, Madara, he doesn't take stuff lightly. So
yeah, he's a top 10 talent. I don't know if I'll put him at 10 though. Okay. Because there's somebody else that belongs at 10.
Okay.
And his name is Itachi Uchiha. Itachi definitely deserves a spot in the top 10. Yes, Itachi fans, I found that something I could squeeze him in here. Because I think his Susanoo is just otherworldly. The Yatamir, Sword of Totsuka, sealing things, reflecting everything. Itachi's Genjutsu is nothing to sneeze at. We've seen the effects it even had on shinobi of the level of an Orochimaru or others. You know what I mean? Itachi is just completely... There's something you have to respect when you have a shinobi that's at the age of 11 that's already better than most people, when it comes to smarts. And he's also in the Anbu. And the Hokage is also talking about, giving him, counter, some inside missions and stuff like that. So I think that there is something that we have to respect when it comes to Itachi, even having him the ability to clap the entire Uchiha clan except for his brother.
Serious feat. Now it's not that I disagree with you, but in a sense, I just feel like there's too many other stronger characters for me to put Itachi in the top 10, only because, I mean, the man, he didn't lose to Sasuke. Well, technically, yes, but not really, right?
He was sick.
Yes, but in a sense, it's like, does that not factor into any other character he would fight that maybe Watchmojo put in the top 10? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to say any names, but for example, like, is Itachi going to beat my guy, 8 Gates?
Well, I don't have that. All right, so actually, I'm glad you said that. So let's move on to number 9, right? Okay. All right, at number 9, Watchmojo put Obito Uchiha, right? Who do you have? I
actually have Kakashi at number 9.
Okay.
I have DMS Kakashi, Double Mangekyo Sharingan Kakashi, because I don't believe that Kakashi is that much stronger than my guy. I do believe that with the abilities that he has, that super Kamui and that huge Susanoo that you can almost compare to like Madara's perfect Susanoo, I feel like, to me, is like one of the hardest Sharingan abilities that we've seen, especially from a non-Uchiha.
Listen, I completely agree with you. Putting him at number 9, though, it begs the question of who you think, because right now you just right off the bat told me there's 8 characters that are stronger than Kakashi, and I would like to find out later on. But at number 9, which is going to clear up any confusion you had earlier, I actually have my guy for reasons you were stating. Able to take able to put Madara when he was in his 10 Tails Jinchuriki form, into almost a spot of desperation. I mean, Madara had no clue what was going on, but he did need help. My guy did not do it by himself. Minato was there. Kakashi was there. Gaara was there. Rock Lee was there. Fighting Madara's true secret orbs and things of that nature. So my guy can get inside when he was using 8 gates. So
and that's kind of like the reason I have Kakashi as low as he does, because I mean, yes, he did do a lot in the battle with Kaguya, but you did have Sage Mode Naruto and Sage or Rinnegan Sasuke with him at the time, so I kind of put them in the kind of similar ballpark of the bottom of the 10 Kakashi and my guy right there.
Right. Interesting you say that though. Watchmojo is now moving into a different direction.
Right.
They put at number 8 Tonari Otsuki.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I don't disagree.
You agree with this?
I agree with Tonari Otsuki as number 8 because he battled almost adult Naruto.
Stop it!
As in the last movie,
Listen.
and you can't sleep on these Akatsuki members. Like, their chakra reserve is through the roof. They are ready for all types of battle.
But there are levels between them. Okay. Tonari has no business being in here.
Really?
Because Naruto literally made him look so light. I mean, listen. I'm not gonna argue his power.
Okay.
Because his reserves are ridiculous because he is a member of the Osuki clan. So I'm not going to sneeze at that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to laugh at that. But what I'm going to talk about is Naruto finishes the battle with just one punch? I mean,
but you got to think about the
this
whole
man
battle.
has the power of Hamada that can literally control the moon. And Naruto fights him visually by his virtually.
Older Naruto. This is a more powerful Naruto than Teen Naruto.
Listen. You mean to tell me? I think if Might Guy were in 8 gates, if Kakashi had, he was in DMS. You know what I mean? Double Mangekyo Sharingan. Like, if I'm thinking that Kakashi, I think both of them.
Taking out Tonari.
I think both of them. Look what Naruto's doing.
And you're right. And there's variables, I think, though, to that because, like we said, my guy and Kakashi, assistance was there. Naruto, as we know, is Naruto. There's really no explanation. I feel like Tonari battling him one-on-one and giving him a good battle. It was a good battle. It wasn't like a death-threatening battle.
But that's my point.
But my point is, I do think adult Naruto, or at least teenage Naruto, is pretty much is not a lot stronger than Kakashi and my guy, but enough stronger to where I think that Tonari could place maybe above Kakashi and my guy. It's a close. Those bottom 3 is a close race for me. It's a close race.
It is close.
And I see what you're saying about Tonari. Right. As an Akatsuki, I do agree he may be the weakest member, but he was fighting Naruto in full. Like, Naruto had to bring out the 9 Tails chakra in all his clones,
which you would have to do if he fought Might Guy and Kakashi.
You're right.
For sure.
You're right, and I agree.
But let me tell you who really belongs on number 8.
Okay.
I have Minato Namikaze, the 4th Hokage.
Really, the 4th Hokage.
Yes, and I'm including him having the Kurama,
right, of course,
the Kurama mode, chakra. Obviously, everything that Minato has shown us, even coming down to him being the fastest shinobi of all time because he can teleport with the flying Raijin technique. I think Minato has just shown the ability that a lot of shinobi really can't hang with him. What we even saw when Obito was attacking the village, Obito had the Kamui. The only time that we were really seeing the Kamui get countered in the series, besides using another Kamui, was Minato using Fire Raijin technique.
My problem with that is, again, I don't. It's just the amount of limitations. You know what I'm trying to say? It's the power. Can he really rise up to face a Tonari like Naruto did?
Can Minato rise up?
But you have to.
Is what you're telling me.
To fight a Tonari. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think Minato's getting smacked in all guards. But Naruto had to. You know, we all know Naruto has that extra, like, push. You know he has 9 tails. We know he has his regular
and Minato
power.
has 9 tails as well.
But Naruto has the Sage of 6 Paths chakra with the 9 tails.
Right?
His father's not on the same level.
But who's faster?
Yes, you could say the Flying Raijin is a faster technique.
It's a faster technique.
Is he
overall
better with? Is he?
No. Naruto's better than. I'm not saying Naruto's better than Minato. I'm not gonna say yes, he is. But I'm gonna say I'm not going to discount the stuff that his father has been able to do in his day and what he was doing after he was, reanimated. I mean, you gotta think about when you're reanimated, he didn't have his full, he didn't have his body or anything like that. So he wasn't even at full power and he was still putting in a lot of work.
But you could also argue that the reanimation is an aid to your power because Madara was killing himself basically with meteors and his chakra reserve pretty much didn't end because he wasn't alive.
But didn't he get stronger once he was in the living body?
Yeah, but he also had he also had re-brought the first Hokage's cells and also was on the verge of absorbing all the tailed beasts. Was he not?
Let me tell you this. Minato is so powerful that he was able to literally teleport the 10 Tails bomb. The 10 Tails Beast bomb. He was able to teleport an attack on that level. We have not seen anybody be able to do that.
But is that not credit to his jutsu though?
That's credit to his power.
Okay. Well, here's the thing though. I mean, he could teleport, but here's the thing. His jutsu has rules of parameters. In terms of raw power, it's not like he put his hands out and stopped the Tail Beast Bomb. You know what I'm trying to say? Naruto almost can do some things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not full bore's raw hand power, but Naruto's raw strength is enough, especially when has Kurama out as a summon to move a Tail Beast Bomb out the way. But Naruto can't do that with his bare hands. That's the parameter of his jutsu.
I think there's a disconnect here in the fact that I'm not debating whether Minato. I'm not debating Minato versus Naruto.
You're beating Minato.
I'm debating Minato beating Tonari, which I think he would be able to just because Naruto made Tonari look very light to me. He was, and you stated it yourself. He wasn't in a life or death situation. I mean, Tonari was really. He had a lot of power because he's of that special clan. But that's all he had was crazy chakra reserves. He wasn't really a great fighter to me.
And you're right. And Tonari to me, like I said, close race. But what about Guy and Kakashi? You're saying that Minato is better than DMS Kakashi?
Yes.
And my Guy?
Yes.
8 gates?
Well, yes. Well, no. I'm not gonna put him over Kakashi. That's what you got.
Okay, but you're saying over my Guy.
But over my Guy, yes, absolutely.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Just from what I've seen from his battle, because that's like saying you're telling me that Minato can do the same damage to a Judora, but as we saw in the war, even though he was in Edo Tenshin, he didn't even really. Madara wasn't even a thought. Minato wasn't even a thought to Judora. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know about the Minato and Might Guy, but I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you have that.
We're gonna have to follow up on that a little bit later. Let's see. At number 7, Watchmojo put Momoshiki. I really question what's going on in the office of Watchmojo. Right? Who's handling, because this is about as disrespectful as it gets. What is he doing below even the top 5? I mean, what is going on? Who really belongs at 7?
My 7. I actually have Jubito. I have Obito Uchiha in Jubito form. I think my man's is earned his spot. I mean, he was basically almost as strong as a Judora. Handling Naruto and Sasuke before they got their super power-ups. I mean, what else do you want me to say? The man was always kind of a good fighter after the whole Rin situation. And, I mean, he's an Uchiha. He's got talent. He's got drive after He lost his girl. I mean, I think Jotaro has earned his place, especially as one of the greater villains also in Naruto, I think.
Listen, completely agree with you here. That completely, agree with you here. Ten Tails, Jinchuriki, Obito, is just on another level. I mean, there's not a lot of things you can really do to stop him. Kamui Sage's 6-page jutsu, coupled with his incredible taijutsu, incredible battle sense. Obito is nothing to snooze at. Like he really is deserving of this spot. Like I don't know what's going on with Watchmojo. I don't know why Momoshiki is that low. Yeah. But Obito definitely deserves to be here. I agree with you completely. Let's keep it moving. All right, number 6, they put Sasuke.
Oh man. Wow. That was tough for me. Like personally, I personally felt they were trying to make me upset. Not saying that I have Sasuke super high or anything like number 1, but he definitely earns a little bit more plight to me on this list. But for me, number 6, since Watchmojo, as you'll see, has Hagomoro on this list, I have Hagomoro at number 6. And it's a tough one. Wait.
Jared, hold on. You put the Sage of 6 Paths?
That's right. And I'm going to explain to you why. I'm going to explain to you why I have the Sage of 6 Paths at number 6, because in my mind, it only makes sense that all these people trying to be the Ten Tails Jinchuriki, trying to reincarnate the Sage of 6 Path power, that even though we haven't really seen Hagomoro fight, we haven't really seen him fight, he was to be known as a savior of the ninja world. He defeated Kaguya with his brother, and he founded Ninshu, and he gave Naruto and Sasuke his powers. We have to really think about it. Okay. Hagomoro is the replica that everyone is trying to repeat.
You're telling us that Hagoromo is lending Sasuke and Naruto his powers, but you have Sasuke retiring him clearly because you're putting Hagoromo at number 6. Do you know what you're doing here?
Yes, I do, because I only have the main MCs above Hagomoro because I don't know exactly how strong Hagomoro is. I have to kind of base it off of what we know, what he's done. Naruto and Sasuke sealed Kaguya as teenagers, so we have to imagine that how much stronger is Hagomoro than Naruto and Sasuke, either in adult or teenage mode. Like, we can't know for sure, but I do know he deserves to be above.
That is
a lot of these folks.
I did not think you, Jared.
You must have him higher.
Listen. I did not think that you could be more disrespectful than Watchmojo, but as of right now, your list is over already. Because that is just sacrilegious to all the Naruto fans out there. I'm gonna put Kakashi Hatake at number 6, strictly DMS Kakashi, Double Megekyo Sharingan. Obviously, he's a super calculated shinobi. We know how careful Kakashi is when he enters into battles. Copies ninjutsu at an elite level. You know what I mean? And having both Kamui types. I just think there's really nothing you could really do to like hit Kakashi, and especially even if you get inside, Kakashi in that mode, he also has a crazy Susanoo with a Kamui Lightning Blade, with Kamui Shuriken. I mean, what?
So you're putting him over Jubito? Then?
Yeah, huh?
You're putting him over Obito Uchiha in Jubito form?
I think DMS Kakashi is one of the best shinobi to ever touch the series, strictly because of the Kamui ability, having both abilities, coupled with how powerful his Susanoo is. Because even Naruto was talking about Kakashi's Susanoo, and he was like, listen, he said, yo, that Susanoo is cool. Like, I really mess with that Susanoo. So I just me from looking at that, and even Sasuke was looking at it like, man, that Susanoo is ridiculous. I think Kakashi is nothing to sneeze at. He is an elite shinobi.
Absolutely not. But here's my rebuttal. I don't know if he's necessarily stronger than a Jubito, because if you look at it as Kakashi has both Kamuis, if you take Jubito with at least one of his Kabutis and a Rinnegan, I do feel like that's a little bit more powerful visual prowess. Like with a Rinnegan and a Kamui, that could, like, you basically are sharing half the power that Kakashi has, and you have the Rinnegan, and you have the Ten-Tailed Jinchuriki, and it's like, I don't.
Well, right now we're talking about an ability that, you know, Obito technically gifted to Kakashi.
Right.
So this is a booster to Kakashi. Kakashi already had one of Obito's eyes, and Obito gave him the next one. You know, letting him even more of his power. So this is why when I'm looking at it, this is a juiced up Kakashi right now that I'm talking about.
I hear you.
So yes, I think in DMS form, he is of that level because he, in that form, was putting pressure on Kaguya. He did. Even if it was like for a slight moment or whatever, when he had that power, he was putting pressure on Kaguya. And yes, Kaguya definitely destroys Ten-Tailed Jinchuriki Obito.
Of course.
So when I look at it like that, you know, I gotta put Kakashi.
And I see your point on that.
Right.
I mean, here's the thing though. I just look at it when I look at these powers and I look at the amount of ability and chakra that is summoned here. I just feel like when you have the Ten-Tails, it's like even your DMS. It's like how long are you gonna be able to deal with? I mean, that's why I thought his aid with Kaguya was a big factor in that battle.
Right.
But I do see what you're saying. Yeah. So, right.
But let's move on to number 5.
This is gonna make you mad.
Naruto is at number 5.
Oh man, that's terrible. That's like what is the show called? Like, what are we talking about?
I don't understand. I don't get what's going on here, especially because of the people that, you know, some of the people that they have over him. Who do you think really belongs at number 5?
So this is number 5, right?
Yes. Okay, Watchmojo put Naruto at number 5.
This is gonna make you mad. It's gonna make you upset. I'm gonna just go ahead and say what I gotta say. I have Judora, Madara Uchiha at number 5 as the top 5 strongest member of Naruto, and I have him over Hagamaru for some of the reasons that you said. I do have him over Hagamaru because I feel like he is almost the only ninja that is the only ninja, okay, that we can actually say successfully reincarnated himself as the Sage of Six Paths, but he is a better fighter than the Sage of Six Paths because we know Madara has more experience in war and battle. So, yes, Madara, and you're gonna be upset even more at these bottom 4 because it's something real crazy.
Jared.
I know what you're gonna say.
Listen, I wondered how many hours of sleep did you get before you walked into
it? Because was a long night. But I know what you're gonna say. Okay, how could you put Sasuke and Naruto above Madara?
I'm not even gonna argue that. The fact that you have him over the Sage of Six Paths.
I do. I think he's a better
getting his power.
But think about Madara. Let's dissect Madara Uchiha 30 seconds stop. Madara Uchiha, right? Reincarnation of Indra 1. So we already know he's like pretty much from base form because he didn't get any powers from the Sage. Already a problem in the Sage of Six Paths world in a sense. Number 2, Madara Uchiha has been, when you're a fighting genius and you've been in war all your life, that has to play a part in your ability and your power.
So according to your list, then, so Hashirama Senju should be over the Sage of Six Paths.
No, that's the only thing though. Hashirama Senju doesn't have. I said Judora Madara. So only Madara in Judora form do I have him at number 5. Now Hashirama, that was like he didn't belong on the list only because I couldn't see him taking out my guy. I couldn't see him doing that. It was a hard battle. But Madara is to me a better version of Sage Six Paths because he has more battle experience. He has it just seems like he's just more intertwined with the Jinchuriki. Like you see how he walked casually absorbing all 10 tails like it was nothing. And he battled a Sage of 6 mode Naruto and Sasuke before he even had both eyes. And then when he got them, they were almost overwhelmed.
You disrespecting the Sage of 6 pass is just ridiculous.
We haven't seen the man battle. We only know his one feat of sealing Kaguya.
Sealing Kaguya? You're making that sound right.
With his brother.
You're making that sound
okay,
right.
but teenage Naruto and Sasuke did the same
seal
thing.
Kaguya took Naruto, Sasuke, Obito, Kakashi, Sakura. Also coupled with all but.
You could say all those factors, but really, it was really only Naruto, Sasuke, and Kakashi that sealed Kaguya. Really, if you think about it, because everybody else was
didn't play a part.
He gave Kakashi his eye. But if you think about, okay, that's why I said Kakashi, because Obito helped. But I'm saying, really, if you think about it, it was really only Naruto and Sasuke and Kakashi that really put in the work to seal Kaguya. And I feel like if Hagamaru and Hamura are adults doing this, right? Like adults. And Naruto and Sasuke are teenagers, and we know they grow more powerful as they become adults. Are we not gonna say that adult Naruto and Sasuke are stronger than adult Hagamaru? Are we not comparing teenage feats to what Hagamaru did as a grown man?
Listen to say
now, mind you, that's a little plot armor in there. I'm not gonna hold you. It is Naruto and Sasuke, obviously, but I just have trouble placing Hagamaru up here off the one feat of him sealing Kaguya that teenage Naruto and Sasuke did with Kakashi's aid. I just have trouble.
Obito and Sakura. But I will say, I will say that Sasuke Uchiha belongs at the number 5 spot. Because
don't disagree.
You know, Mangekyo Sharingan. Absolutely.
Now, are you saying adult
Rinnegan.
Sasuke?
Huh?
Adult Sasuke?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Sasuke throughout his history in the show, definitely he's still staying at 5 for me. Mm-hmm. Amaterasu, Susanoo's complete beast level. Kidding, amazing technique, amazing attack. Able to hang with Naruto in a crazy 1v1 battle. Mm-hmm. He ended up he lost the battle. Depending on how people want to look at it, but I still think he lost the battle strictly because Naruto he got his objective and Sasuke didn't get his. In that respect, but we know Sasuke's been a beast for years. I mean, things that he was doing, 5 Kage Summit, he ran in there and put on a complete show. He killed Danzo. You know what I mean?
He's always been ahead of the
Itachi. Bodied Orochimaru, severely wounded the right Kage at the time. I mean, Sasuke
he's all teenage,
and I don't even have to get into what he was doing against Momoshiki, the fusion Momoshiki, right?
Of course.
So yes, Sasuke belongs at number 5. Mm-hmm. Now let's look at number 4.
Oh boy, can I
watch Mojo? See, and this is why
call me. We'll talk about it.
Naruto fans, if you haven't seen the video, you guys have to go check that video out and just comment what was going on at number 4. Like, who dropped the ball here? Whose fault is this? They have to be called out. Because there is no reason why Kakashi is sitting at number 4.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
And I played the logic over my head. Like, I really tried to help Watchmojo come to a conclusion, and I just couldn't.
They put him over Naruto and Sasuke.
Yeah, it's pretty
What
crazy.
is going on?
It's pretty crazy. And I think their main facts were because, he was their teacher, and I'm just like, okay, well, then Jiraiya needs to be on this list too, then, if we're going to talk about
everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Put anybody on it. Put Aruka Sensei.
Aruka, number 3. Congratulations.
Listen, at this rate, put anybody. They're just they picked a random name generator.
Exactly.
But who do you have at number 4? Because clearly that's blasphemous.
I have Sasuke Uchiha at number 4.
Okay.
I mean, just the same reasons you mentioned. He is the greatest Uchiha we have ever seen. I mean, Tsutsumi Rinnegan in his right, regular Eternal Mangekyo in his left. Right. And he is still out here as an adult Sasuke fighting with one arm. Off the choice,
right?
Mind you, and I mean, what can you say? I mean, he's fighting Akutsuki members by himself.
Right.
He's out here really handling business while Naruto's kind of, face of everything. And I just feel like, what can I say about Sasuke Uchiha? The man is the greatest Uchiha to me to date. I mean, he just accomplished everything you listed, and I mean, it's really no explanation. I have number 4.
And at number 4, I have Naruto.
Okay.
For obvious reasons, because you guys just heard I put Sasuke at 5, so Naruto definitely belongs here.
Right.
Obviously, just completely destroyed Tonari. I don't think he knocked Tonari down to the 11th to 15th spots for me, just because he made it look super, super easy. Naruto is just on another level. Tail beast bombs. Complete chakra control. Some of the best chakra control we have really ever seen within the series. Him being able to heal and lend people his 9-tails chakra while he's still fighting, while he can make 1 trillion shadow clones, while his Rasengan is at an elite level. He has different forms of it. You know what I mean? He's the best, honestly, when it comes to what's coming out of the Hidden Leaf. Naruto is definitely number 4 for me, and even the Sage of 6 Paths Jutsu added on top of that. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I don't even have to talk anymore about him, because we all know how great he is, right?
Yeah, definitely greater than Kakashi. I don't know.
Definitely greater than Kakashi. I don't know what's going on. At number 3, they put Madara Uchiha.
And like I said, I mean, you know where I place Madara. You see where I have him. I have adult Naruto at number 3, right above adult Sasuke. I mean, he is the greatest Hokage. I do feel like his sage ability in general. I mean, we've never seen such exemplary use of Sage Mode chakra and Nine-Tailed chakra at the same time. I just feel like, I mean, the man was dodging Truth Seeker orbs and he couldn't even see them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Naruto we're talking about here. He's the Hokage. I mean, shoot, he's fighting Momomushiki and his brother at the same time with civilians around, keeping people safe. I mean, what can we say? He is Naruto, the great Naruto.
Yeah. I have 10 tails Jinchuriki Madara. Because of reasons you were stating earlier. You have him way too low for me. There's a lot of people you put over it. I'm not even going to talk about the Sage of 6 Paths anymore, because that's just ridiculous. But yes, 10 Tails Madara belongs in here at number 3, strictly because of his power being increased to a level that it took an entire army, basically an entire army, just to bring him down. Like, it was just ridiculous. Might guys nearly killing himself going into 8 gates. Everyone's teaming up. I mean, he even has the Hashirama cells where he can heal himself at the same time while he's getting attacked. I mean, it's just otherworldly. His talent was just otherworldly. Madara definitely belongs, at number 3. Just with things that we were seeing, he was basically the main villain of the series until Kaguya entered the chat. Right, so yes. And
my only comment on that is I do think Madara, Naruto, and Sasuke very close race. I just have a problem with the development between teenage Naruto and Sasuke and adult Naruto and Sasuke. Now, we know how strong teenage Naruto and Sasuke were with the Sage of 6 Paths, but I do believe they got significantly stronger when they were adults, like a lot. I would even care to say almost twice the strength. I feel like they really upgraded, and that's the only reason I don't have him over Sasuke, because I just feel like if teenage Naruto and Sasuke weren't, mind you, they were. It was a struggle, but like you said, it wasn't like they were in a good battle until the whole Black Zetsu thing came apart. Now, who knows how that would have played out with teenage Naruto and Sasuke? Would they came on top of Jutara? Would they have got worked, and would they have need to come up with some whole another battle plan? I don't know. But I do feel like their adult forms are significantly stronger than their teenage forms, and that's why I just don't feel comfortable putting them above both Naruto and Sasuke in terms of strength. That's just my only rebuttal about it, and that's the only reason I have them right there.
And to go on to number 2 on the list, looks like Watchmojo put Hagoromo, Sage of 6 Paths. How do you feel about that?
And we know where I have his Sage of 6 Paths. I just don't think he is stronger than Momomushiki. I don't think so. I don't like. I just as an Akutsuki, as an Akutsuki member, as someone who hasn't been in a whole war times. Yes, he grew up under the Kaguya reign, but at the same time, war didn't really start happening until his sons were born. So I just feel like Hagomoro is just, to me, I feel like battle experience is a big play in any character, regardless of who you are, what you've done. If you don't have the experience that these other characters have been through, you haven't lost a bunch of brothers, and you haven't been through all this, hardship that Naruto and Sasuke went through, I'm not putting you at the second strongest character in the show. That's just me.
All right. I have the Sage of Six Paths here.
Okay.
Because of things that you completely disrespected him on. The founder of Ninshu, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Indra, Ashura, sealing Kaguya, like, even not to alone. The point where he was learning Sage Jutsu, and he was learning it it was so easy for him. It was probably the easiest they've ever seen.
As Kaguya's oldest son,
and he's just otherworldly. His talent is otherworldly. He literally is looked at as the father of Shinobi. So when we look at it from that perspective,
let me ask you a question.
Hagoromo definitely is number 2.
Let me ask you a question. So why Hagomoro on this list and not Hamura?
Hamura is not on that level. I think Hamura is of the level of Eternity. I think he's around that level. And I just don't see, especially because he wasn't even able to learn at the rate that Hagoromo was able to learn. It was clear that Hagoromo was better than Tonari. And he also became, the Ten Tails Jinchuriki at that time. He took everything. Right. He basically, was the reason why the Ten Tails split up into the other tail beasts. Right. And, he was separating them and blah, blah, blah.
My only problem with this, it's like, I just don't know enough about the both of them, because as they play out Hagomoro and Hamura like they're a Naruto and Sasuke. They play them out like they're an Indra and Ashura. So as a man who's like, looking at Hagomoro's level and all his feats, and of course he found a Ninshu, and Hamura got sent to the moon, I just feel like it was more if he got sent to the moon because that was his duty. You know what I'm saying? Not because of, I feel like the credit was given to Hagomoro because he was allowed to stay on Earth, and obviously he's the stronger brother and stayed and handled the Earth world. But I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like the only reason I don't have him on the list is because the same reason I have Hagomoro a little bit lower than Naruto and Sasuke. I don't know enough about Hagomoro and Hamura's strengths and differences. As they made it seem when they showed their teenage years, when Kaguya used her Byakugan or her Sharingan on Hamura, it was more like a, whoa, I gotta be careful of my brother type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, not a whole fear for my life, but a whole kind of like, I gotta watch my back, because I feel like Hagomoro respects his brother. I feel like Hagomoro respects his brother more than most of the Naruto world. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, they look at Hamura. Hagomoro looks at Hamura as like a Indra or a Sasuke, like just one step lower. And that's why I have Hagomoro that low, because I'm like, if I have Hagomoro that high, I gotta have Hamura, do I not?
They're not on the same level. That's just plain and simple. They're not on the same level. And number 1,
man, it's pretty simple. I mean,
they put Kaguya.
I had to agree. I had to agree with Kaguya Otsuki.
Kaguya. Who'd you have at number 2?
I had Momo. Oh, I'm sorry. Did we get to number 2?
Yes, we were on number 2.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to make sure.
I'm sorry. I think I got my number 2.
Yeah, go ahead.
My number 2. Momomoshiki. That's just how I feel. If it takes adult Naruto and adult Sasuke to take you out in your fused form, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put you up there with the top villain in the series, because Naruto and Sasuke are the baddest in the land in Boruto, and if you're the only one that they have to team up against, again, I'm going to say you're number 2.
Right.
So,
all right. So I would like to actually tackle that a little bit later, because I agree to a certain extent. Okay. The Momoshiki you used, I disagree, because I think that when he's in his fusion form, right, when he fused with like when he's in that form, Kaguya is not beating him. Really? I don't think so. I think when you're talking about all the Kage getting one-shotted, when you're talking about him eating multiple different chakra fruits, when you're talking about him having the ability to fight an adult Naruto and an adult Sasuke at the same time and practically hold his own, it's just in his fusion form, Momoshiki is complete beast. He is. I don't think Kaguya's hanging. I really don't. I truly don't. I have Kaguya at 1.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
I think Momoshiki by himself does not belong on this list.
I don't.
Which is why I don't have Momoshiki. A lot of you guys may be questioning why is Momoshiki. I don't have him here because by himself, I don't think he belongs here. Now, if he's in his fusion form, I'm going to add a little asterisk and I'm going to put him over Kaguya.
Honorable mention.
Right. Okay. I'm going to put him at Kaguya. But because, there's a little discrepancy between, the fusion form or him by himself, I didn't really put him on the official top 10. But if he is fused, I think he's stronger than Kaguya. I'm just gonna put that on the table. But Kaguya is right now an official number 1.
Yeah, and I mean that's I never really thought about a Kaguya versus a Momoshiki fused form. I just I only have Kaguya above fused Momoshiki because she was never defeated. They had to seal her. You know what I'm saying? They actually defeated Momoshiki, adult Naruto Sasuke. Not saying adult Naruto Sasuke couldn't defeat Kaguya, but I just feel like Kaguya's abilities are a little out of this world. I mean, the whole dimension shifting with ease, the whole replica nice. Of 10 tails coming out of one arm. I'm just like, I don't like. Now of course you may judge like, okay, well,
Momoshiki though?
Momoshiki
is a beast.
It's a beast, but his abilities come straight from raw power, strength, speed, and a little bit of chakra. Kaguya has all these nuances that I don't know how can and even
he has more chakra than Kaguya for sure. I gotta put it on there. I think he has more chakra.
I do say it's more and it's almost like the Kakashi debate. Like, yes, you may say that Obito has more chakra than Kakashi, but as you said, you still think that Kakashi is more of a stronger character, and that's kind of how I feel. I may think that Momoshiki has more chakra fused, but these hacks, like this third thing going on, double Byakugan, it's like, what could she, like, we really didn't even see Kaguya go all out before they sealed her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if Kaguya got to a point where it was life-threatening, who knows what she could have done. And I don't like to put a lot of what-ifs in these debates, but I just feel like we seen Momoshiki pull out his last. You know what I'm saying? He was like, okay, Naruto and Sasuke are coming crazy. Let me give you what I got. Naruto and Sasuke said, we gotta seal it. That's it. There's no option. You know what I'm trying to say?
At their power levels at that time.
Right, at that time.
But you guys definitely have to let us know who's right, who's wrong. What do you think your top 10 lists are? If any of you guys agree with Watchmojo, that's it. I don't know what else to really tell you. You're completely wrong.
We're gonna go back and read this, watch the show.
And that's it. And with that, we're signing out.